Hi, beautiful souls. I'd love to share a little message about knowing thyself, a message that I often repeat, but a message that is so vital that we all truly understand and embody and live by. Know thyself. Know who you are. This can take linear time to really, truly know thyself, because often dear ones are brought up in families that are very dysfunctional. I think everybody's brought up in a dysfunctional family in a different way, and in those dysfunctional families often children are taught to abandon themselves in many different ways, many different methods. And of course we don't want to go over all of those old methods and all of those ways that we can become traumatized, etc. But what we look for is the solutions to heal, the solutions to be able to function as a perfectly divine and wonderful being. Now, we're all perfectly divine, wonderful beings anyway, because everything is perfection. When you view it through your heart, all is perfection. When you are on the ascension path, on the ascension journey, on the ascension walkie, you realize that when you expand and you become more light and hold more light, you share more light and you assist others to be able to see the light within themselves too. And this whole beautiful way of being, this whole beautiful organic ascension, it assists the collective. And of course, the more open hearts there are, the less problems we will have on this planet. And wouldn't it be lovely to be here and not have people in pain and disharmony? So we know ourselves and we go within to do that. And this is something that I'm often talking about because I know it's so vital. And yet there are so many very wise people out there, intelligent people. Some are clever people, and they don't go within. They don't consult the inner wisdom that is on hand for them. They go into their thinking minds and they perpetuate their narratives, and they go over old data and they go over things that are stale and that have become stagnant, and they draw their conclusions from there, which doesn't help anything or anyone. Or they go and speak to somebody that's of a similar consciousness or a lesser consciousness or maybe a higher consciousness, who knows. But when you consult somebody else, they don't have the wisdom that you have. You have all the wisdom you ever need for your soul within you. Everything that you need is within you, and everything that somebody else needs for them is within them. So you can't ever ask somebody else for their opinion on what you should do with your life, and they don't know what it is like to be you because they are not you. You are a unique individual, a shining star, a part of the whole, and you need to express your own unique light signature, not try to be somebody else, try to fit into somebody else's way of being, but to truly be in yourself, to truly know thyself. Be truthful to that. And that's the one thing that you really want to pay attention to in this lifetime, is to be really true to yourself. Not be swayed by external forces. Be authentic. Be true. Go within. Find the wisdom within you. Learn how to open your heart. Learn how to expand your fields. Learn how to feel as a Christed being, as your I am presence, as your galactic levels, your angelic levels, your master levels. Know how to experience and to be those higher aspects, and to allow more of your higher wisdom to shine through. There's so many people out there, and dear ones can be so kind and talking about regular stuff like what's on television and all of this, that and the other. And I'm never one to be rude to anybody, but these kind of conversations, they don't enhance one's life. There is one aspect, of course, it's connection, and that sometimes people reach out with whatever they have because they want to make connection. That's normal of human beings. But when we want to actually assist others, inspire others, influence others in a way that helps them to see themselves, to be empowered, those conversations have to go beyond the mundane. And you have to know who you are, you have to know where you are right now, and you have to be true about it. You have to be really true. I'm not saying that, anyone is perfect, none of us are perfect, but really take a good look and really take a good stock count of what's going on within you. Like, I do believe I have a little bit of interest with something. Okay, how can I resolve that? Okay, now what is this showing me? How might I create more love from this? Because everything, as always, comes back to love. It's always about the love. It's always about the love. I had such a beautiful conversation with one of my dearest friends last night. Well, I actually had two very lovely. I spent 4 hours on the phone yesterday. Well, on the FaceTime type of thing, with two very dear friends. And when we speak to really close friends, friends that are also on the same path, friends that we've known, and when we share and we open up and we offer ourselves as being vulnerable with our friends, then we learn so much from each other. When you just have conversations that aren't deep, you don't learn anything. Nothing assists you. It's having deep conversations, it's going out into nature, it's being at one with yourself and being true to yourself and knowing what moves you, what inspires you, what delights you, what uplifts your soul, what brings you joy. Knowing all of those things. Removing fears from your life. Sometimes you will have fears, and sometimes you just have to face fears with courage. But there are moments that you have fears and then you face them with courage and then they just dissipate. I've had fears, and most of the time, I say most of the time because sometimes a new fear will come up and you go, okay, how can I make you my friend? How can I rise above this and share my love with you so that we can move through this? Because all of this is an illusion, everything. You are more spirit than you are this physical human right now, and you're here to experience being a human at this moment. But the truth is, you never left the spiritual, and you're vast, you're enormous, you're huge, you're infinite. Know thyself, go within. If you don't know something, if you want to ask a question, stop. Take a deep breath. Place your hand on your heart. Okay. Drop into your heart. Fully into your heart. Expand your heart. Expand further. Feel the love. Feel the light radiate out of you. Send some smiles in there. Put some smiles in. Smile, 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 smile. Smile to the heart. Smile to the heart. More love. Smiling. More love, more love, more love, more light, more love, more light. Smiling. And then ask, oh, dear one, we wish to know, whatever it is, please assist me, guide me, reveal to me what I most require to fully understand within, so I may radiate more love and more joyfulness and more peacefulness within my world. All is well, all is good. Deep gratitude, deep gratitude, deep gratitude. Rejoice, rejoice, rejoice. I send you lots of love, peace, joy. Remember, it is sacred season, the season of beautiful light, a Christed light, a crystalline light, where we may use this light wisely, and everything that we may be placing our attention on is an area where we can expand that So be very focused on expanding what you wish to experience, the love and the joy, the unity that you wish to experience, and keep working with that for the kindness and the highest good of all beings here on this beautiful planet. Thank you. Like, subscribe, share, comment if you feel called to do so. Infinite blessings.